Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Debsy, and the place to be, it's Debsy. Bloop, that's me. Boop, Debsy. Bachelorette recap edition. Hey everybody, so happy Tuesday. I hope everybody is having a great week. If not a great week, then a good week. I underwent the endeavor of watching all 3 hours of the Bachelorette live finale. Correct. I watched all 3 hours. I rewatched a little bit of it today. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to tell you straight off the bat. 3 hours was unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary. Before I get into everything that happened, listen, there were quite a few Bachelor alum in the audience. Gabby and her new girlfriend, they were in the audience. If you watched, you saw Brayden sitting next to Rachel. They're both going to be on the new season of Bachelor in Paradise. Zach was there, but Zach Shellcross, aka the most boring Bachelor in the history of the franchise. I did not notice if Katie was there or not. But listen, the person that I don't understand why she was there, Barb. Pilot Pete's family, his mom and dad were there. I have no idea why they needed to continually show Barb's reaction to things at the bottom. Like, you know, when they have that little in-screen picture that shows the reaction of audience members, which, number one, I don't even think we need that. They kept showing Barb, which then made me think, wait a minute, is this new? Listen, if they come out and they say that they're giving Pilot Pete yet another chance at finding love on TV, no, I'm going to throw this computer, or I'm going to throw my computer, my TV, and myself out the window. Forget it. No, thank you. Okay, so let's get into it. 30 minutes was way too long. Or 30 minutes, 3 hours was way too long. It could have been 2 hours. Number one thing that they could have gotten rid of to cut down on the time was Aaron coming back. So we know Aaron comes back. She says, they have a chit chat by the sea. And she says, thank you so much for flying so long to see me. That was the big thing she focused on. Like, he flew here so long to see me. I deserve it to myself and to him to see where it's gonna go. Let me remind you, you threw him out the first time because he wasn't anywhere to where he needed to be in relationship to like the others. So he's been gone all this time. Fancy suites took place. A lot happened. He's not where he needs to be. So she's like, I will see you at dinner tonight. They talk. Okay. Then they go into the rose ceremony. There was a lot of confusion there because Aaron doesn't know that Xavier went home. And neither do Joey and Dalton. But they really were expecting to see like Xavier there, not Aaron. Aaron walks up and they're both like, is this? I mean, huh? Okay, so listen, here's how I saw that playing out. I saw it playing out that Dalton was going to be the first one picked, and then it would come down to Joey and Aaron would go home. So I was surprised when Joey was called, but then I almost had a heart attack and almost shit my pants when I heard her call Aaron, and I was like, oh, what? But then she said, I want to talk to you. And then that's when we knew. And that had to have been when he knew as well that he was gone. So he's gone. And I'm going to tell you, I might be the only person. I thought he was a little arrogant. I mean, not in that instance, but kind of a little bit before leading up to it. I thought he was a little cocky, maybe a little arrogant. Sent him home. So now it's down to the two guys that should have been there. And I'm going to tell you, this finally, the Bachelorette has two stand-up, really good guys in Joey and Dalton. So Jesse talks to Aaron. I really didn't pay that much attention to what he said because I liked him at first, but then after a little while, he started to get on my nerves a little bit. So they also made the announcement that Aaron is going to be on the next season of Bachelor in Paradise. And then he went like this. I don't believe that he's on there to find love. I believe that he's there for a paycheck because he was like, that got on my nerves so bad, so badly. So next up, they met the family. It was her parents and her sister. I was really surprised that Jeremiah, her undercover brother, was not there. I was very surprised to see that. Joey went first, and her family loved him. And when Joey was talking to the sister, he's the one that had brought up the interracial dating. She liked that he brought that up, that he tackled the hard things, the hard topics. She said he's very genuine. Talked to the mother and to the mother and to everybody. He stressed that family comes first. They loved him. They absolutely loved Joey. And I'm going to tell you, my heart was full at that moment. I have been rooting for Dalton from the beginning, but in that instance, I thought to myself, if she doesn't pick him, Joey could definitely be the Bachelor. And I was leaning heavy into Tanner being the Bachelor just because Pittsburgh, plus I think Tanner's fine. But Joey in that instance, it was so sweet. He was just so sweet. So the next day, it's Dalton's turn. Dalton meets the family. He seemed to me like he was a little nervous. Now, while her mom was very impressed with Joey, I thought, well, her mom was very impressed with Joey, so this is going to be really tough for Dalton. She said that he is genuine and honest, but that his swag seems familiar to her. And her mom told Charity she felt like Charity had more of a pep in her step when she was with Joey. And the sister liked Dalton, but said that when she was with Joey, she just glowed more. And this sent Charity into like kind of a downward spiral of emotion. But listen, it wouldn't be some drama. It wouldn't be The Bachelorette without some drama. There was like a battle of wills. Charity wanted her mom to tell her, who do you want me to pick? Who do you think I should pick? Who do you think I should pick? And understandably, her mom was like, I'm not going to tell you. I don't want to influence who you're going to pick. It's your decision. And that's it. And they kept going back and forth. And her mom, who, listen, I think her and her mom sound a lot alike. You can tell that Charity is her daughter. But they just kept going back and forth. Charity got a little pissed off about it and stormed off. She had said she has no idea of what she's going to do. They went into the last dates. I thought both of these last dates were so sweet. Joey gave her the poem. Joey got the poem that, when they were in New Orleans, the poem that guy typed up, he had it framed and he gave it to her. Oh, it was so sweet. I was crying. It was just so sweet. And Dalton, and then I don't know why I have here, why do we need to see Barb's reaction to Dalton's last date? Who cares? Well, when on her last date with Joey, she did say, I love you. Dalton had brought her things from their journey, like that picture that he always carries with him, like his ID card from when he first came to America, the s'more that they had, because they had s'mores on one of their dates, and then what was the other thing he did? Oh, and then he got that locket. He gave her a locket. On one side it had his baby picture, on the other side it had her baby picture. Oh my God. So sweet. She had no idea at this point. She had no idea of who she was going to pick. But listen, I did notice when she left Downton, she did not say, I love you to him. I don't know. I knew all along I thought all along she was going to pick Downton. But when she did not say, I love you to him, I was kind of like, So, okay. The final rose ceremony comes up. And, you know, if you've been watching the show at all, you know that when the two vans are heading to the final destination, you know that the first person that gets out is always the one that is going to have their heart broken and be rejected. And when I saw the brown shoes and the blue pants, I'm going to tell you, I was crying. I was just so sad for him because he loved her so much. And it was just so like, such a pure love that he had for her. It was just heartbreaking. I mean, I have been for her to pick Downton the entire time from the first night. However, I really, really started to fall in love with Joey during this last episode. And even when she was breaking up with him, he was very classy about the whole thing. And even in the one-on-one, he could have showed up and he could have been real bitter. He was just very classy. He was complimentary of her and of Downton. And he had said that they had always said that now that they're no longer together, they're not in love, but they'll always have love in their heart for each other, and they'll always have respect for each other. And just the way that he later talked about Downton was like, I'm going to tell you, at that point, I was like, he needs to be the Bachelor. I think he would make an amazing Bachelor, because here's the thing. I don't think with him, he's not going on TV just to get paid or to get famous. I really don't think that's the case at all. So then we come to Downton. Downton got down on one knee and brought out the Neil Lane. Neil Lane was there, brought out the Neil Lane huge diamond and proposed. And she, of course, said yes. I really have to tell you, I really hope that they can make it, because the track record on these relationships making it that come out of this show are not great. I really hope that they beat the odds and that they're one of the couples that does make it. So they sat down for their one-on-one. They came out, they looked so in love, and you can even just tell in their body language when they come out for the first time as a couple, whether, you know, they're going to make it or not. And they were cuddling together. I thought that they were just so perfect together. Downton said he was fairly certain from the beginning that he would be the last one at the end, but then near the end he got a little nervous about it. And as a pre-honeymoon trip, ABC and Jesse and ABC, mostly ABC, is sending them to Greece, because she had said on Good Morning America she would love to go to Greece. And lastly, if you are a fan of Dancing with the Stars and you like Charity, you can watch her on the next season of Dancing with the Stars. Charity kind of didn't know. Jesse was like, there's another, you're not just going to Greece, but there's something else. And Downton, you know, and Charity was like, what? So she's going to be on Dancing with the Stars next season. So that was the end of their journey. They did announce the new Bachelor. But wait, first of all, at the very start of the show, Jesse, I thought it was so weird and so creepy that Jesse was like, we have the Bachelor for the next season. And guess what? Some lady in the audience is already gonna be banging the crap out of him and dating the shit out of him. She just doesn't know. It was all weird like that. Somebody in the audience could be dating our Bachelor next season. She don't even know about it. And I was like, who are you? Why are you talking like that, Jesse? So listen, they pulled up this one lady who was in the audience. She lives in LA. She's from Hawaii. Could she be dating the next Bachelor? Maybe. And then they brought up another lady that was from New York. She's like, I would love it if it was Joey. Maybe she's going to be the Bachelor. Then they brought up Brooklyn and Kat from, I think it was Zach's season of The Bachelor. Was it Zach? Maybe? Anyways. And they're like, are they going to be the ones who and they both looked like, what are you talking about? No, we're on Bachelor in Paradise. We're obviously not going to be on The Bachelor again. So then near the end, after they announced Joey, they were like, who's it going to be? Who's going to be it? Who's going to be the person? Is it going to be, wait, we're going to tell you after the break. I was like, oh, for fuck's sakes, for reals. You could have done this. This right here, they didn't need to do this. And they didn't need to do that thing where they were talking about the Golden Bachelor and talking to the family. They didn't need to do all of that. So the suspense is broken because they had, her name's Leia? Yeah, Leia. She comes up and she's, onto the center stage and they're talking. He's like, I know this is weird. It's odd. It's going to get worse. But it'll be okay. And he was very calming to her. I think I'm gonna love him as the Bachelor. So then Jesse had said, now you're going to have an advantage. Here is an envelope. And I'm gonna tell you what, I would have ripped right into it. But she didn't. He told her, do not open it now. She's like, can I go over there and open it? And he's like, no, bring it with you to the mansion. It's not a one-on-one date. It's not a date card. And you can't look at it, but bring it. I'm going to tell you what, she's going to go into that. She's going to go into that mansion with the target on her back. I'm going to tell you, that's what I think. She seems nice enough. We don't know her personality. So, it was just 10 minutes on this show. So we don't know. So Joey's the new Bachelor. Bachelor in Paradise and The Golden Bachelor are going to be on at the same night. That is September 28th. It's going to be a Thursday. They're both going to be on the same night. I mentioned Brayden was there. Brayden was there with the hat on, looking like a Johnny Depp that you would order from Temu. They did also mention that one lady on the Paradise Beach has a medical emergency. She hasn't pooped for 9 days. And then if she doesn't poop the next day, they're gonna have to deliver a poop baby. And then the worst picture was when they mention a poop baby, they had a turtle with his head coming out like that. So yeah, it looks like Hannah Brown is going to be on the beach, and Katie and Blake Moynes. Why is Blake Moynes back on? Come on. Okay, so there we go. I just hope Tanner's on. I wish they would have, in the time that they would have taken on all this other stuff, if you wanted to put some extra stuff, you could take out Aaron. Aaron could have not come back. You could have taken out that stuff with the Golden Bachelor. You could have announced, I would have rather they just announced the whole cast of Bachelor in Paradise. I got to find out if Tanner's going to be there. So that's it. That is the end. Tell me in the comments if the guy that you wanted to win won. Tell me if you're going to be watching The Bachelor and why you're so excited about it being Joey. Ooh, my options would have been Joey, John, or Tanner. So maybe John and Tanner are going to be on the beach. I like both of them. So, okay, with that being said, I hope everybody has a great rest of the week. If anybody told you yet today, I love you. You're loved, seen, and heard. And please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there. Take care of one another. If you're somewhere where it is 3-digit temperatures and heat indexes, please hydrate, stay cool. If you don't have to, don't go outside. No matter where you're at, please stay safe. And I will see you guys tomorrow talking about who knows what. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.